beautiful carpet laid by myself, not a professional installer. I did it fast, did it easy. Rattrap Productions, we show you how to do stuff. Today, I'm going to show you how you can lay carpet all by yourself using 18-inch carpeting floor tiles. These are 18-inch Berber tiles, and so what we're going to do is we're going to put them like this all the way across, all right? And we're not going to run, you'll see that there's a grain on these Berber tiles. It runs this way. What we're going to do is we're going to alternate it so that it's going to catch the light differently, and it's going to have an effect of like a checkerboard kind of thing. Just as if I was going to do this as a ceramic tile job, I'm going to start in the middle and I'm going to work out towards the walls, because this is where your eye is going to catch. So I want this center to not have to be cut or anything like that. So instead of starting from the side and working my way this way, I'm going to lay out this way and work to the side from the center. So I'm going to measure from wall to wall, find out how far it is, find the equidistant point, and that will be, because this is an 18-inch Berber tile, that will be my middle mark for the tile, so 9 inches in. I'm going to take a sander and an 80 grit paper, and we're just going to quickly sand it just to make sure that, like, if there's any overspray from any projects that have been done down here through the years, we're going to get this as flat as possible. The self-adhesive on the inside or on the underside will adhere much better. There are some things that can't be sanded off, like this. I'm not entirely sure what it is, so I'm just going to take a straight edge and I'm going to get rid of it like that. Anything that's hard to get off, this comes in real handy for that kind of thing. The reason in the basement that I'm using Berber tile is because things get spilled. We're going to carpet this storage area, but also the laundry room, and if some bleach gets spilled or something like that, it could totally ruin your carpet job unless you have tiles. Then what I can do is just dig up that one tile and replace it. I have about an 80-20 mix of isopropyl alcohol to water, about 20% isopropyl alcohol. What that's going to do is it's going to act like a kind of a degreaser. It's going to make sure that everything is going to stick nice. The tiles are going to adhere very well. So what I'm going to do is just spray it down and wipe it down and then let it dry. I made my center mark right there. Okay. Now I'm going to peel off the backing. All right. Put it right there. And I'm just going to roll it. Now I'm going to lay from here out, and that'll be the first row. Making sure to alternate. First of all, you'll notice that this piece isn't exactly against the wall, which isn't going to matter because this whole entire room is going to be trimmed. We're going to have kick panels and everything put here trim, so I don't have to worry about keeping it perfectly level against the wall, because walls sometimes have imperfections. I want it to stay perfectly even within itself, because that's what the eye is going to check, and if these panels get off, then it's going to easily be detectable to the eye. The other thing is you'll notice that sometimes you're going to have some sort of barrier. So all you're going to do is take some scissors and start trimming that out until it fits perfect, and keep going. The thing I like about this Berber is it's lined, which makes it easy to trim. So here I'm at the end piece. I gotta trim it, so I'm just gonna go to the edge of the carpet and mark with a pencil where I want to start trimming, and then I can follow that line as I'm cutting all the way down. So now that I got done trimming this, I'm gonna make sure that the cut side is facing in towards the wall, because that's gonna get covered with trim anyway, so you're not even gonna be able to tell. And then you can just make sure to mate it with the finished side, so it looks nice and professional. I'm going to show you how to get nice and tight up against the edge of the other two tiles. Shove that point in first, okay, and then put a little bit of pressure on this inward towards this carpet tile. Just kind of push it down with my finger. Make sure I get it where I want it. Alright, I'm going to do the same thing over here by just simply making the carpet tile travel. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling it from the center outward, and so what it's doing is it's kind of traveling out to that edge thing. This is just like a laminate roller. We have this problem right here. I'm just going to lay it in here so I know that that's where I need to make the mark. Just a little over an inch. So I'm going to go a little over an inch in here. I'm going to make a mark. I'm going to kind of use this as a straight edge. And this is a 2x2, which means it's actually 1.5 inches. So I'm just going to measure 1.5 inches here. So that's what I need to cut out. I'm going to cut a little bit farther than I have to. So then I can cut this. It's easy for me to get that. That's pretty good right there.